Yes, we'll do this a bit more detail next week when you're back in the studio, but you and I have both been quite vocal about the situation at PFA. Can you explain to our viewers why you believe there needs to be changes in leadership there?
Well, look, my view is, and I've seen a lot written this week, that Gordon Taylor has done a lot of good things for the PFA, no doubt about that. But Gordon Taylor should have stood down before, and he should have stood down because of the dementia fiasco, which it was. My dad suffers from dementia. He's 74, as a lot of older players suffer from it, and it's likely he has CTE, which is chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which is a degenerative brain disease. And we go to see my dad. My dad doesn't know who I am anymore. He doesn't know who my daughter is anymore, and he doesn't know who my mum is anymore. And the point to this is that Gordon Taylor and the PFA started testing alongside the FA in 2001. 13 years later, that testing was abandoned. Gordon Taylor is head of his trade union. It is his job to stand up for his players and to represent his players and to do everything that he possibly can for his players. But he failed my dad. He's failed hundreds of ex-players. We've got World Cup winners who are rotting away. It is the most horrible disease. And Gordon Taylor, at the time when the testing stopped, didn't flag it up. He must have known. He didn't say. Why didn't he say? And to this day, I've seen a lot written about finances, this, that and the other. I don't know why that was. That was wrong. And because of that, Gordon Taylor should have stood down. It's time for a new voice and somebody who really has a duty of care to these dementia sufferers. Now, we can't blame Gordon Taylor for the testing failing. We can't blame him for that. Of course we can't. But do you know what? Had there been a link found, maybe my dad would be in a different position and hundreds and thousands of footballers around the world would be in a different position. Gordon Taylor should have stood down then. He should stand down now and do the right thing. That is inexcusable, Rob, what he did. My dad's rotting away and it's heartbreaking.